STAMP, which stands for the Student and Athlete Mentoring Program, is a nonprofit 501c3 based program designed to help students and athletes learn to be successful in life. We actually use sports and extracurricular activities as a magnet to keep the kids involved in our program. But while they're here, they're learning how to be successful in life. We're teaching them personal development skills, having them read success strategy books, teaching them success strategies that they can apply in all facets of life.
J's Gucci, handles Gucci, D Gucci, everything
Well,
Gucci.
during the summer, there's an issue with a thing called summer slide. It's where the kids are out of school for, as you know, a number of weeks. And typically speaking, where they were academically when they left the previous school year, when they come back to school the following year, they have had a slide. They've slipped a little because they haven't been reading, they haven't been practicing academic skills. And so we started the basketball and books, number one, to help mitigate that issue of the summer slide. So our kids are going through an hour of personal development, again, how to be successful. They also are reading for an hour every single day during our summer camp, and they're going through math tools as well every single day. So there's an hour of personal development, an hour of math, an hour of reading, and then not to turn any kid away. We are a mentoring program first. And so our goal is to bring the kids into our program and position them academically and athletically. We want to make sure that during the school year that our kids they remain with us and then as a part of our program. So within the Student and Athlete Mentoring Program, our kids are with us year round. So in the summer, they're with basketball and books, and in the school year, then they go into travel ball and they go into recreation depending on their level, their skill level. They'll go into one of those particular programs, and then we'll continue the personal development and the tutoring and homework help and the mentoring that we provide to them.
Now, I was talking to one of your STAMP athletes, and he quoted something, and I don't even remember what the quote was, but I could just listen to him and know that he sounded different than everybody else.
Because they're bringing kids into their program, and they're cutting them time they feel like they got another kid that's a little bit better than them. We're not doing that. We're developing our kids athletically, academically, personal development. They're becoming better Christians. They're becoming better players. They're becoming better friends, better people, better sons. It's got to be win. You got to have a win when you develop. You got to commit. Our program, we're built. We're not bought. We build what we have. We don't buy it. We don't go out and recruit other people's kids. We don't do that kind of nonsense. We believe in what we have. We want to bless our kids.
Well, as an entrepreneur, obviously you've got to read a lot of books. You've got to teach yourself, in most cases, how to be successful, how to apply successful strategies to day-to-day activities and set goals and complete tasks. And so you're constantly trying to build within yourself those skills, that skill set. And so what I've done is, through all of the books that I've read in personal development, all of the success strategies, the Robert Kiyosaki's, the John C. Maxwell's, I've read all of those books and studied and come up with philosophies that I can then teach to a third grader as well as a 12th.
How do you know that a goal is a good goal? How many things are there? 4. And what are they? Specific. I asked this question. I asked, you have have two types of memory in your brain. What are they?
Grader, or even at this point now, adults. We also are training. We have a professional team now within the STAMP organization. So we've gone pro, and so now we're personally developing even the adults that have finished college and come back home. So what we have is I've created a list of success strategies and philosophies that are documented, and all of our kids that are in our program, they are trained on those philosophies and those strategies.
So it's simple discipline versus
Side average judgment.
Stampede sound off. Excuses are
Tools are coming.
Hey, I need it right now. Excuses are what is faith?
Preparation means opportunity.
What is faith?
Preparation means opportunity.
Faith without work. Be in the game.
It makes the work more than game application.
10% more. That's 9% of success. Teach yourself. Mind convinced. Honor and attitude is 100% of what? Success.
And they are grilled on them and drilled on them, and we are actually implementing those strategies into their day-to-day lives. So they have to know them. We will go through sessions where they're tested. They have to be able to repeat and recite each of the strategies that we're teaching, understand and be able to explain what those strategies are, and then more importantly, apply them to their day-to-day lives.
Very good. So you talked about how the student and how the athlete as well as the professionals benefit from the program. But if I'm a parent and my kid is enrolled in your program, how do I benefit from it?
That's an excellent question. We believe that STAMP is a parent's third-party validation. A lot of things that we're teaching the kids, some of the things, a lot of it is being taught at home. A lot of it, the parents are, are trying to get the kids to do things on a consistent basis. Simple things: make up your bed, brush your teeth, wash your plate, take your plate off the table. These things we consider to be do the right thing at the right time every time. That's one of the success strategies. Within STAMP, we don't tell time by the clock. We don't look at our watch and tell time. We tell time by being present and completing tasks that we're supposed to be doing at that time. So the way STAMP tells time and our members tell time is we call it success time. Success time is do the right thing at the right time, every time, even when no one's watching. And so we're teaching that strategy, that simple strategy. You can just imagine how many different areas of a member's life that you can apply those strategies to. If we can simply get them to follow those strategies on a day-to-day basis in everything that they're supposed to be doing, from homework to taking out the garbage, to being a good friend, to being a good son or daughter, like I said, being a good Christian, whatever it may be, do the right thing at the right time, every time, then we know we've got that they're on the right path. This is a very, very powerful strategy because you're able to evaluate yourself on a daily basis, on a moment-by-moment basis. Am I doing the right thing at the right time, every time? And it doesn't matter whether someone is here watching or if they're not. I get to evaluate myself and manage my own behavior and make sure that I'm practicing success. The option that we're giving them, yes, you can go overseas and play ball, and that's one package, but we're offering another package now to our athletes. And that package is come get involved in your community, come back home, get involved in your community, start your career, and now we have professional basketball here in our community where you can continue to play the game and compete professionally.